Hi, this is Trepacer. As promised, I said I was going to go write my blog. I'm going to try to see The Infiltrator, but I couldn't because it was starting a little bit too later than after I saw the Ghostbusters remake. But I went to see another movie, which I actually wanted to see a couple of weeks ago when it came out, Independence Day Resurgence. I can see that or not, but that's what I saw right after Ghostbusters. Of course, this movie is a sequel to the movie that came out over 2 decades ago, and this one takes place 2 decades ago after the alien invasion and stuff. And now in this movie, of course, a new threat emerges. Okay, and this movie, of course, stars Jeff Goldblum. Okay, Bill Pullman from the original, of course. Yeah, Judd Hirsch, of course. You got Brett Spinner. Rebecca Fox is in this as well. And the new people you have in it. You have Liam Hemsworth in here. You have Jesse T. Usher, uh, Malika Monroe. Okay, and you have who else? A couple of new people. Anyway, basically, this story takes place when a new threat emerges from something that was left behind. Now, this movie, I always did want to see a sequel to Independence Day, but why they waited so long to make it, I don't know. You know, I'm sure they'll probably explain it when this comes out on DVD. I don't know exactly what was the reason why they waited 2 decades to make a sequel to this movie. But anyway, this movie, of course, takes place then, and you have Jesse T. Usher. He plays Will Smith's adopted son, Dylan Hiller, who and they explain Will Smith's absence in this movie by saying he died testing the alien spacecraft. So that's how they get Will Smith out of being in this movie. But they have his stepson who was in the original movie, all grown up, and he's the pilot. And then you have Liam Hemsworth. He plays Jake Morrison. He's a pilot as well. And then you have Malika Monroe. She plays Patricia Whitmore, daughter of Bill Pullman's character, President Whitmore, the ex-president. And of course, why did they get Mae Whitman to do this role? I have no idea. I don't exactly. I don't see what was the reason why they didn't get her, Mae Whitman. She still acts, and she's a real good actress. And I loved her in Duff. And why they didn't get her? But I assume probably know the reason because Malika Monroe is blonde, and so maybe and she's new hot thing, so maybe that's why they replaced her. But to me, they could have had Mae Whitman in this movie just as well. Okay, I think that would have been good. And of course, what's Margaret Colin, who was in the original, who played Jeff Goldblum's wife. She's not in this movie either, which I don't think they didn't really even explain why she's not in this in this movie. But anyway, basically the aliens get a signal and they're coming back to mess up our Earth. And you basically know what this movie is going to be: explosions, landmarks getting blown up, people coming together. Okay, and they kind of have like I said, Liam Hemsworth's character is a pilot, and Jesse T. Usher's character is a pilot, and of course, the president's daughter, Patricia Whitmore, she was a pilot as well. The president's daughter and Liam Hemsworth's character, they're engaged, but there's a tension between Jesse T. Usher's character, Dylan Hiller, Will Smith's stepson, and Liam Hemsworth's character, because Liam Hemsworth's character is a hot dog, and he almost killed him in a training accident. So there's tension between them. But that's kind of my. Did I enjoy this movie? It was okay. It wasn't nowhere as good as the original. Exactly. In fact, some of the jokes were pretty horrible, and there's some pretty awful characters in this movie. I have to be perfectly honest with you. The guy that plays Liam Hemsworth's buddy, he was so annoying. I kind of wish he died, but of course but his character just really, really annoying, and really, really desperate, and really, really annoying. Okay, I almost kind of wish that the girl that he was after in this movie, I wish she would have kicked him in the nuts, because he was that annoying in this movie. I mean, he's just really annoying character. And then there was another character who was hanging around Jeff Goldblum's character in the desert, a bureaucrat with glasses. And again, another annoying character. I know they try to have these everyman characters in these movies, but those two characters, this movie would have been perfectly fine without those two characters, and they're just really, really annoying. Okay, William Fichtner in this, he plays General Adams. he's really good in this movie. I like William Fichtner. He's a good actor anyway. Uh, anyway, the special effects are great in this, explosions, everything else, and the technology, and of course, Judd Hirsch is in this movie as well, playing the father of Jeff Loeb. And to me, he's always makes the movie because he's always funny. Judd Hirsch is just an entertaining actor, so he does make the movie entertaining. Of course, then you have Brett Spinner, who, remember his character, he's the doctor, and they do kind of explain, because I remember seeing the last, I think he got his mind wiped or whatever and went to a coma, but they kind of explain why he's around in this. And you got a new president in this movie played by Celia Ward. Okay, she did okay with what she had. She didn't have that much. And Bill Pullman, who plays President Whitmore, I thought he did a decent job with what they gave him to do. And he is a central part of this movie, Bill Pullman's character, which I liked him in this movie as well. And Liam Hemsworth didn't annoy me as much as I thought. Is that, when I saw the first trailer, I saw him there, I said, oh God, this movie's gonna be awful with him in there. But he wasn't actually that bad. Actually, he wasn't that bad. As far as Jesse T. Usher, who plays Will Smith's stepson in this movie, Dylan Hiller, he's okay, but he's not. He wasn't. I was going to try to say he lacked a certain charisma. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, he's no Will Smith. Okay, he just lacked a certain kind of charisma. He didn't have that charisma I wanted his character to have. But then again, he didn't have that much to do, really. Not that many. I mean, they gave him a little subplot, which I'm not going to spoil in this review, but it was okay. And then you had another character who was, the female pilot, who was the object of the Liam Hemsworth's friend's character, his buddy, who he was lusting after her. I mean, you didn't even get that much out of her, really. So you didn't really get to know her that well before that character started lusting after her. But overall, it's an okay sequel. Like I said, nothing outstanding. Okay, if you want to wait till it comes on video, wait till it comes on video. You don't have to rush out and see it. To me, it wasn't. It was okay, but it wasn't. Especially after waiting all this 20 years, you think they would have came up with a movie that just wowed you. But this, like I said, explosions. What you get what you expect out of these disaster movies. Okay, you do get pretty much what you expect out of them. So, but it was no great shakes. Nothing that you say, oh my God, I gotta see this again. No, you can wait till it comes on video, okay, and watch it there, and then make the decision. And of course, this is you can see they set it up for a sequel. So I mean, that's no surprise, But whether they do a sequel or not, we don't know. I still think this movie could have used Will Smith. I know they said he wanted a ridiculous amount of money, but trust me, but even Will Smith in this movie, maybe his charisma would have carried the day, but and I did miss Jeff Goldblum's Margaret Cohen, who played his wife in the original. I did miss her character too. I mean, they gave him a kind of another love interest, I guess, in a way, but she wasn't no Margaret Cohen, put it that way. Okay, so overall, I'm gonna give this movie, Independence Day Resurgence, I'll give it a 6.8. Yeah, I'll give it a 6.8. I'll give it a 6.8. Oh, I forgot. Oh, Vivica Fox is in this movie as well. She's in it, but again, nothing outstanding by her in this as well. But she's in the movie as well. Okay, and like I said, why again they didn't get Mae Whitman to play the daughter of the president? She's in the original. She still acts, and she's a good actress. But I guess they wanted a blonde, hot girl. I guess to me, not that it would have made a difference if Mae Whitman was in this movie, because it's just an okay movie. Not like the original, which was, to me, was just a classic. I loved everything about the original movie. Sure, it was corny, and Welcome to Earth, that was cornball, but I loved it. In the speech, and Randy Quaid, come on, there were so many good things in this movie that made that in the original, that made the movie this, a favorite. But this movie is so again, 6.8 for me. Okay, and I think I'll do a spoiler review on my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions, before I spoil it. So look for that tomorrow. I'll probably do that, and also a spoiler review for Ghostbusters, the remake. Okay. So anyway, let me know what you think of Independence Day Resurgence. I know I'm late to the party because it's been out a while. Let me know what you think of it. Feel free to leave comments down below. And if you like this video, hit the subscribe button down below. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.